Hello everyone, my name is Joanna and here you can find support in healing your insecure attachment style. Today I will share with you first step from being a fearful avoidant, having fearful avoidant attachment style to having secure attachment style. I personally, my attachment style was fearful avoidant. I still have some patterns of that attachment style, the programming. But at this point in my life, I'm really aware of what's going on and I'm working on reprogramming that patterns. So today I would like to tell you why it's so important to start this first step in order to become more secure, because what your mind is doing every time you are in the relationship or you're about to be in a relationship, when you're thinking about dating, these things are activated, the patterns, the beliefs are activated in your mind, and you start operating from them without even knowing. And it doesn't matter who you will be interacting with, the same patterns, the same beliefs will be taking charge, taking over your experience. When we pay closer attention to what is going on in our mind, we'll easily notice that our mind is telling us stories about what is happening right now, but these stories are based on past experiences. Our mind is able to use only what it knows about life, about our experience, about what's going on, only using what already experience, only past memories, past experiences are used by our mind. So it's very important to remember that, because when we working on healing that attachment style, what we are healing are these associations, interpretations, and explanations our mind provided for us long time ago, and it's using them today whenever we have interaction related to bonding, emotional bonding. Our mind will be doing this for us. So it's very important to remember that. And once we are aware of this, we can start applying tools to update these associations, to update these interpretations and explanations. So our subconscious mind stored explanations for situations where we didn't experience enough love, when we were rejected, when we were neglected, when we got hurt. Our mind provided for us explanation why this is happening and stored that explanations for us. And now when similar thing happens in the emotional connection, in the emotional bond, in the attachment, it's using basically the same explanation. So for example, our parent was really emotionally not available because of the problem with addiction or stress, or because of problems in marriage, stuff like this. We didn't get enough attention, we felt rejected, we feel unattended, and our mind provided explanation for us why our need for connection, love and connection is not met. And usually this explanation the child's mind is providing is, I am not good enough, I'm not worthy, I'm not lovable, I'm not important. And our mind is storing that explanation. Then it becomes part of our identity. This is how we see ourselves, how we think of ourselves, what we believe about ourselves, how we feel about ourselves, and also what other people think about us. So whenever our need in the romantic relationship, let's say, is not met, we feel rejected because, let's say, we are in the relationship with someone who is not emotionally available, our mind very quickly will provide explanation from the past why this is happening. So explanation again, because you are not worthy, because you are not good enough, because you are not lovable. Mind will do it very quickly, and we will have very strong emotional reaction to that explanation, because this explanation now is part of our identity. It's a belief. It's our core wound. and we'll have emotional response to that, and from that we'll start as well coping. So this is the first step on your journey when you really want to heal your attachment style and become more secure from fearful avoidant, to understand how your mind does this, and every time you feel neglected, ignored, rejected, your mind will provide this type of explanation. And this is what we want to start updating. That explanation is no longer valid, never was valid, it was never true, but it felt like realistic, more believable explanation back then for us as a dependent children, not knowing much about world and about ourselves, and us being in the process of creating identity, building that identity. So it made sense to us. It wasn't true. And today we really need to start updating that explanation, reprogramming that, so no longer we have that emotional responses and we no longer cope the same way, because this explanation is activated because of, let's say, our need of love and connection not being well met in the romantic relationship. So I hope this makes sense. This is the first step which we have to take in order to actually start working on our attachment style. So I'll be sharing a few more steps and tools to help you if you really are interested in that. This is what I did when I was working on my attachment style. This is how I help other people to update that explanations, to reprogram that and become more secure. So thank you for watching.